Booking.com left me stranded at 1 a.m. in Bali, and I was left in a really scary situation. I wasn't going to make this video because I wanted to give them a chance to rectify the situation, but they haven't been in touch whatsoever. So I want to warn other people, especially if you're traveling on your own like I was, because it wasn't a great situation to be in. I traveled on my own to Bali, and for safety reasons, I like to pre-book a driver. And on top of that, I was arriving at 1 a.m. So I pre-booked an airport transfer through booking.com. The way it works is you give your flight number and they're supposed to track your flight and arrive for the time of your flight arrival. Got to Bali at 1 a.m., no driver in sight, no one around, apart from the airport taxi people constantly harassing me. I waited about 30 minutes and I could not find anyone. Tried to contact them, but on the app it was grayed out and it said trip completed. So I've no idea if somebody else took my trip or what happened, but it wouldn't let me contact anyone. Honestly, this isn't the worst bit though. So I had to pay for an airport taxi in the end because no one came and I just wanted to get to my hotel. It was 1 a.m. Paid double what I paid for the booking.com transfer. Luckily I could pay up front, which I was happy with. It was, I think, 400,000 IDR. Got in the taxi. Driver drove like a maniac, but again, that wasn't the worst part. He dropped me off in the wrong location in the middle of nowhere. It was pitch black. There was like one villa there, but that was it. There was no lights or anything. He dropped me off with all my stuff, and then I looked confused, obviously, because I didn't think it was the right place. It wasn't my hotel. As soon as the driver saw that I was in a vulnerable situation, he started being creepy. He started like with the creepy eyes, like coming closer, asking me questions. And I was here in the middle of nowhere with all my stuff, not knowing where I was, just really scared actually. So I got my stuff and I walked into the garden of this villa. I have no idea whose villa it was, just so that he would leave me alone. So he left and now I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere with all my stuff. I managed to figure out my hotel was about a 10-minute walk away, which was a struggle to get all my stuff there in the pitch black. I had to use my phone torch because there was no street lights. Managed to get there in the end, but it was a scary situation and I was freaking out, I won't lie. So I contacted Booking and told them what happened. They said they would investigate. It's been 3 weeks. They said I would hear back within 5 to 7 days. Obviously I want a refund because I didn't get the service, but not just that, you know, like something needs to be done because that was such a bad situation. Not only did they not pick me up, but I was left in a situation that I didn't want to be in as a solo female traveler in a random taxi with a man that I didn't know. And the fact that they haven't reached out or even investigated this or even given me a refund. So be careful who you book your pre-booked transfers with, especially if you're traveling on your own.